Hello, children. How are you all? Hope you all are safe at home. Today we are going to start first chapter from the book First Flight. Title of the chapter is A Letter to God by G.L. Fuentes. Here in this chapter, first of all, we will see the introduction of the chapter, characters and other characters of the story, summary in brief. Before starting the chapter, we will see about the author. The writer of the story is G.L. Fuentes. His full name was Gregorio Lopez y Fuentes. He was a Mexican novelist a, and also a poet and journalist. He was one of the leading chroniclers of the Mexican Revolution. Chroniclers means a person who writes accounts of important or historical events. He was born on 17 November 1897 and died on 10th November 1966. He started writing at the age of 15. Can you imagine, children? At the age of 15, he started writing. Later, he became a teacher of literature at a school in Mexico City. He has written many books like La Seringa de Cristal, El Indio, A Letter to God, and many more. He was also awarded the National Prize of Arts and Sciences in 1935. Here, now we will see the theme of the chapter. The theme of the chapter is undying faith in God, means unshakable faith in God. A Letter to God is a story of extreme faith in God. A natural calamity leaves Lancho, a hard-working farmer, in distress. Distress means upset or sad. The farmer writes a letter to God asking him to send money. Why he was asking to send him money, we will see in the summary. The chapter concludes in a very ironic situation. Ironic means unusual or unexpected situation. So there are, in other words, we can say sarcasm. So it ends in sarcasm. This story basically ends in sarcasm. Now we will see the summary of the chapter. Here in this chapter, main character is Lancho, farmer. He was a poor farmer but hardworking. Other characters are postmaster and other employees of post office. Lencho was a poor but hardworking farmer. His house was on the top of a hill, and that was the only house in the valley. As you can see in the picture also, there is only one house and top of the hill. There is no other house. He hoped for a good crop, but his fields needed rain or at least a shower. He waited for the rain and it did come. One day it started drizzling. Drizzling means light rain. What is the meaning of drizzling? Rain lightly. In the beginning, Lancho felt the falling rain drops as new silver coins because he was waiting for rain for so long, and when it started, so he was very happy to see the rain, and he said, he gave the simile like as new silver coins for him, which is falling from the sky, because he was very happy. But gradually the rain transformed into a hailstorm. The hailstones fell for an hour. And how long it fell? For an hour. It destroyed his crop completely. Lancho's soul was filled with sadness, and he was very sad because for 1 hour hailstones fell and whole crop was destroyed. Nothing was left. He thought that they would go hungry the whole year, and because nothing was left, so he was thinking, now this whole year we have to go hungry unless they found someone who could help them. Suddenly his heart was filled with hope. Why his heart is filled with hope? Because he had firm faith in God. Lencho knew how to read and write. Basically, the nature of Lancho is naive. He was naive. Naive means a person without having enough experience, who's not having much experience of life and trust others very easily, or you can say innocent. So he knows how to read and write. So he wrote a letter to God, mentioning, and in the letter he mentioned his crops has destroyed, and he asked him for money so that he could sow his field again, and he is asking money from God there so that he can again sow his field. Then he put the letter in an envelope, addressed it to God, and because he was writing a letter to God, so he addressed his letter as letter to God, and went to the post office. He affixed a stamp on it and dropped it in the mailbox. The postman who took the letter out of the mailbox saw the letter and showed it to the postmaster. And after seeing the letter, everyone laughed hearty. They laughed very loudly because first time it happened that somebody wrote letter to God. But immediately the postmaster realized the man's predicament and unshakable faith in God. He decided to help the man. He discussed with his colleagues and all the other members of post office to help this man, so they as a charity, so they can do an act of charity for this man who is having lot of belief in God, who is having unshakable trust in God. Why should his trust will break? So, as an act of charity, they collected money, put it in an envelope, and addressed it to Lancho. This letter, this letter contained a single word in the form of a signature, God. Only nothing they have left. Postmaster and other members also, they didn't write on the letter that they have given the money. But because his trust will remain as it is in the God, that is why just they sign as God. The next Sunday, Lancho went to the post office. The postmaster handed him the letter. Lancho was not at all surprised on receiving a letter from God. He was not surprised because he knew that God will help him. God will help him because of his trust in God. That God would reply in the form of money, and he did receive it. He opened the envelope but became very angry on counting the money. When he counted the money, there was only 70 pesos because he asked in the letter for 100 pesos. Pesos means currency of several Latin American countries. This is a currency of Mexico also, Philippines also, and other several Latin American countries. Pesos is basically a currency. So he asked for 100 pesos, but he found only 70 pesos in the envelope, in an envelope. So he was very angry. So what he thought that the rest remaining 30 pesos were taken by the postmaster and their employees. So immediately he wrote another letter to God, put it in the mailbox, and went out. The postmaster took out the letter from the mailbox and opened it. Lancho had requested God to send the rest of the money, that means the 30 pesos. He had received only, because he had received only 70 pesos. So, remaining rest of 30 pesos, he said, please send me as soon as possible, but don't send me by post office. What had he has written in the letter, that this post office had cheated him by taking out some money from God's envelope. So he wrote that God should not send money through mail, as according to him post office employees were a bunch of crooks. Bunch of crooks means they are fraud, they are cheaters. They have cheated him by taking out 30 pesos from his envelope, which was sent by God to him. So here is the in this summary of the chapter, which we have gone through it. So in this summary, we have found that the persons who really helped Lancho, he blamed them only. He point out those persons only. So that is the only sarcasm of the chapter, a letter to God. There is an irony that who are helping who are the helping hands for Lancho, he blamed them only. Line by line explanation we will see in the next video, children. Hope you will go through the video, you will study the video, read the chapter, and any of the queries you can clear with me. You can approach me. Thank you.